Hi guys, it's Bobby, your big gay trucker, and this week I really didn't have anybody that I had lined up to do an interview, so kind of coming to you a little bit later in the evening than what I usually do. But this week I just kind of had some busy stuff. You know how we get on the road and then you get home for a minute, and then you just have the things that you end up doing. So that's kind of how my week has been so far. But we just wanted to, kind of do a recap. I talked with the group this week and we kind of have done our planning for the year. So we are going to be at the Mid America Truck Show. And hopefully by then we're able to debut the new truck wrap. And that will be all drivers means all wrap, basically. So the new wrap will feature drivers from the industry who are LGBTQ friendly and also part of the community as well. So I can give you kind of a preview. That's pretty much the idea. Now there probably will be a couple more bubbles of drivers in between all of these colors. Multiple sizes of bubbles is what we came up with because a lot of people wanted to be on the truck. So we have like Melissa Rickman, and her book's going to be on there. I think Ann Gladys Bailey, Real Women in Trucking, The Bombs, Trucker G, Taylor Barker, a lot of different people that is allies to the community and people that we want to represent within trucking because they've been so good to us and supportive. So why not show that back to them? So that's kind of what we're working on right now. The other thing that's kind of be different from this picture is that rainbow will carry all the way down the front of the truck and down both sides of the hood as well. So that is pretty much what we're doing. And I think there might be an all drivers means all slogan that like kind of wraps on the top of that rainbow. And that's pretty much what we're working on right now. We also are working on the different events that we are setting up. So I think we're going to do a cookout weekend in the Raleigh, North Carolina area, trying to set up for the Pride event down there. I know that we're going to do Columbus. We're working on Columbus Pride for Columbus, Ohio. The Stonewall Society Pride, which I believe is June 16th and 17th. So that's one of the other things that we are working on right now. We are going to be at the truck show this year for Searcy, Arkansas. Mr. Owens invited us to come to that. So we are we were supposed to be there last year. It just didn't happen. So we're going to try to attend it this year. The other events is we will have another Bowling Green, which should be a Bowling Green Pride again this year, since our headquarters is in Bowling Green, and that's in Kentucky. And then we also talked about possibly St. Louis Pride, which is June 24th and 25th. And if you guys can think of any other Pride events or anything that you would like to see the truck, the organization, or any of us at, or trucking events, please let us know. I think one other thing that we had talked about was, since I do run Expedite, I have thought about doing the Expediter show, but the Expediter show, I believe, is in July, and it's so close. It's so close to Pride and overlapping with other events. So that's the only thing I'm really concerned about when it comes to the different shows. Owensboro, Kentucky Pride. It's another one. So yeah, and then I hope that you guys was able to watch the Prima Donna show. That was actually a really, really fun show that we did here recently. Prima Donnas were a really cool just group that it just gave me a whole breath of fresh air, and just made me enjoy some things I hadn't enjoyed for quite some time. Absolutely loved talking with them, and just loved, being around the whole group. They're very special. They have a show coming up Saturday, February 11th at 8 p.m. at Donna's here in Bowling Green. So if you find yourself in the area on February 11th or stopping over and you want to come in and get a drink, go ahead and do that. Come. There's Uber and different ways you can get to the bar in this area. So, doors open at 8 at Donna's, and the show time starts at 9:30, and that's on February 11th. But they also have drag brunch and drag dinner that is happening on February 18th at the Ramen Bar. So a lot of people had asked where we was at the other day, and that's where it was. That's where the pictures came from. We all went down to the Ramen Bar, and it was a really, really fun viewing party. Rita Room had a viewing party for RuPaul's Drag Race, and she was hosting that with India, and it was a lot of fun. And they had a special guest, and it was just a lot of fun. So if you want to get out of your truck and you're in the area coming down 65, grab yourself an Uber, come over to Bowling Green and enjoy, the Ramen Bar and drag dinner or drag lunch, or the Prima Donna show at Donna's. So it's just a fun little thing, fun little town. I absolutely love living here. I love all the different little things that's going on here and how everything is progressing. Walk and drink is legal. Yes, walk and drink is legal in Bowling Green. Believe it or not, it's so funny, but you can walk outside with open container. There's a certain area of the block where all the bars are, and it's one block from my house. And downtown, you can legally drink. There's an area that says you can. So, kind of interesting. I've been seeing all the really horrible inclement weather and everything happening this week. So I hope everybody's travels this week is going pretty well. And if not, I hope that you are staying safe out there, because there's, a lot of things going on, and you just need to, realize that no load is ever worth it. Safety is first, and I only drive to my comfort level, and I have pushed it a couple of times, and it's horrible. It should never happen. Don't do it. It's not worth it. I've been seeing how horrible I-80 has been, and other areas, and it's just never worth it. So just keep that in mind when out there traveling and doing. I know that dispatchers and other people may not understand, or may push you to do things, and again, it's never worth it. Just never worth it. besides that, does anybody have any questions or anything? Because right now I'm Pride Night. Jess Orton, Pride Night, Friday, June 9th. So that's Owensboro, Kentucky. So that's one of the other events that we'll probably try to go ahead and maybe see what we're doing. I know that we was invited for February the 15th to the Capitol. I'm not sure if we're going for that or not. But we will try. And hopefully soon you guys will see Miss Illusion again. She's probably coming back out. And we're going to have a little fun and try to raise some money for people and things like that. So I'm sure it's going to be a fun time. I know that I was asked to perform up in Pennsylvania and Pittsburgh. And then maybe sometime soon I might be doing something here in Bowling Green from time to time. You never know. You never know. But it's always fun to get together and express yourself and have fun. Oh, look, there's my little girl back there. Brittany. I usually don't ever have the door open when you guys are on here. Yeah, I'm going to come back a little bit. But no, I mean, like I said, I've been enjoying the move. I know a lot of people didn't think it was, nobody understood it. You know, we went from Florida to little old Kentucky, and I do miss my Florida weather. I will say that. But besides that, I love the atmosphere, the culture, the charm of this little town. Like, I don't know. There's just something about it I love. And I love being here. And me and Ricky thoroughly enjoy it. I'm home almost every weekend now, based because of a regular load that I take, and so it makes it a whole lot easier to get home. And today's one of those days. You know, it's been a month since Dad passed away, so it's been a hard day. And that's actually, I didn't even know if I was going to get on here and do anything tonight. But a lot of people had asked where was the podcast this weekend. So it's nothing special. It's just me chit-chatting for a minute and kind of talking to you guys about what we're doing this year. But I just absolutely love it. I love the atmosphere here, and I love all the people. And I just want you guys to come enjoy it with us. Come to Bowling Green. I know so many people come through here all the time. I used to pass it, and I'd see the Corvette Museum and fly right past in my truck. I never had come over here before. Never come over here, and never really explored at all. But it's a lot of fun, and I think, you know, with the truck stops being right there in like Franklin and everything really close by, and there is some truck stops right here in Bowling Green that you can park at. So it's a really fun place to come and just like get out of your truck for a minute, because you know how it gets kind of crazy inside the truck, and mental health is a very, very the people at home in Maine. We love you, Vivian. But no, just it's good to get out of your truck sometimes. So getting out of the truck is always amazing, and taking a moment for yourself. So just remember that, you know, we face that obstacle all the time about mental health, and we face the obstacle about keeping our sanity, literally, from the truck. And because you're in there and you just get consumed by everything around you, and you can get, it's just like being in your mind too much, and especially if you're by yourself. So you know, it just it's really easy. So this is one of those little safe haven areas that you can get out of the truck, go see a drag show, go have dinner, go to a movie, go to the mall. They have a cute mall, believe it or not. Most malls in America are dead, and this little mall here is I think there's maybe only one or two stores empty. The rest, it's bustling little mall. Yeah, I do have a cold. Um, Thanks to Jess, I have a cold. Jess was sick, and then I got home and I got sick. So he told me, he's like, your voice sounds so much different. And so yeah, but so I have a little bit of a cold. So bear with me on that. But we do need a drag bus. I'll buy one. You want a drag bus, James Chandler? I'll buy you one. We'll do it. Offer a drag bus on the square, and we can do a route that takes everybody from all the bars in the local area clear out to the college and back. We could do it. Put Jessica up there as the driver. Jessica just driving a big old moo and a beehive wig with some big old earrings, you guys. It could happen. With a pole in the back. We ain't doing that type of show, Jessica. You got to take everything and make it sexual. Yeah, Nashville has one. Atlanta has one. New York has a drag bus. The big gay drag bus, and then Tampa has one. Orlando has one. Vegas has one, and Dallas has one. I was surprised to see that Dallas had one. I mean, I know Dallas has some pretty awesome bars, but because of the way legislation and everything has changed, and I was surprised that Dallas had one. But I'd like to make up like a queen. It'd be fun. It would be fun. The fun thing about being a queen is it doesn't mean that you're gay. It doesn't mean you're straight. It doesn't mean anything. About being a queen, it's the moment. It's playing that role of somebody else. It's creative and it's just fun and it's I don't know. I can't even explain it. It's playing a role of a character, and I love it. I love the creativity process, being able to design costumes and um, just the whole thing. I'm more of a pageant queen. That's been my thing. I was always a pageant queen, so I would always do sets and backdrops and big costumes and feathers, and I was always a show production type person. So most of the bars can't even hold half my costumes because my costumes are bigger than the stage. Um, but it's fun. A moo and a beehive. Yes, that would be great. Paint him up like um, Mimi from Drew Carey. Isn't it Mimi? It's just to create, and you create your own character, Vivian. What character queen do you think I should be? It's just something that you do. Some people take it more serious and they try to um, be more female impersonation. Some people. Oh, yeah, I was watching Brittany. She won Miss Mardi Gras tonight. Brittany Sebastian is one of my friends and sisters in Florida. We actually lived right down the road from each other. She lives right in Newport Richey. And so before we left, I had went over and seen her. She was running for Miss Showgirl. But yeah, so I don't know. It's about being self-expression, Vivian. It's about self-expression and just having fun. And you find your character. Your character. It's not something you create it along the way, or she creates you, is what I should say. And there's a lot of people who are transgender who are queens as well, and a lot of people don't understand that. Ashley had asked that question. She was shocked, and she was like, "Well," and I was like, "No, there's all kinds of people who are drag queens." So flamboyant, ostentatious, outrageous. Yes, all of that. That's the fun part of it. The sky is the limit. And some people like being sexual, and some people like being, there's almost nude drag. There is everything from over the top, what you would think a woman is supposed to look like, um, to wearing flip flop dresses and wild and fun and crazy things. So, and that's the fun part of it. Life should be fun. It's too short. And if anything has taught me with losing my dad, is life is too short. Dad lived to be 81, which is amazing. But my dad loved drag queens, and my dad would have been tipping everybody and having so much fun. And he loved Vivian, and he loved Jess, and accepted everybody. It was so funny about my dad. It was he was always so afraid to like offend somebody, so he wouldn't offend somebody or address them wrong. Here he was at 81 calling everybody hun or sweetheart, and sweetie or honey, and he would do that all the time. So just one of those things about these are choices in your life, you know, as life goes on. My dad grew up in a time and era where being gay was a lot more frowned upon, and it wasn't accepted as it is today. Or whatever freaky shit you're into. um but today it is more accepted. I say that loosely, but I do feel it is more accepted than when my father was growing up. But my dad and mom made the choice in life to love everybody for who they are, not judge them. And I think that's why they've lived so long, and why they were so happy for so many years, is because they didn't try to judge everybody. They didn't have all that stress, and try not to live their life in stress or fear. So, you know, when you're in that truck, um, it's so easy to get depressed and be alone. So get out of that truck. There's places like Bowling Green. There's places like, if you're in Florida, you know, take an Uber, get out of that truck, and go have a coffee at a coffee shop if you don't want to go to a drag show. Yeah. Um, have a coffee at a coffee shop, read a book, go see a movie. Your mental health, and no load is worth your life, and your mental health is very important. We even this week was notified of another driver who took his life, and in his truck. And every time I hear about that, it kind of gets me speechless for a minute, because I just think about how valuable life is, and how alone someone has to feel to get to that point. And so I really feel that do what you have to do. Like this, I don't know who this is, but like they said, I think it's Larry and Angie. But putting music in my ears and just walking, it really helps me. And whatever it is you have to do, you know, sometimes you have to get out of that truck. Me and Ricky, we laugh and we talk and we fool around and act silly, and I'm very blessed by that. But there's even moments, you know, that it's hard, even in a relationship. Um, he's driving, I'm sleeping, then I'm driving and he's sleeping, and people always think that the truck, oh, you're together all the time. No, I mean, we're together, but I look back there and he's back there, and I know he's back there, and the doggies are sleeping with him, and or vice versa. But you still are pretty much alone. And so that network of friends and everybody that we talk to really does help out a lot. um, I won't say keeping us sane, because none of us really are sane within our group, but it keeps a connection going and keeps us all together, which is very, very important. Um, we do use the Life 360 app, and I have mentioned this on the page before. And Life 360 has finally reached out with us, and they're working with us to do a special thing. And so once I know a little bit more about that, I'll let you guys know. But if you do want, you can message the page and I can add you to Life 360. And what we do with Life 360 is it's one way for you guys to know when you're close to us. I do understand that, like me, I haul pharmaceutical freight, so I can't always let everybody know where I'm at. So there's times I have to pause it on my phone, and that's fine. And then I unpause it. But even if I don't unpause it, I can still see where other people were at. And then I can say, hey, I'm going to be near you here in a little bit. It's a good way to keep track of each other, to stay a little bit in each other's lives, and get that social interaction that we all really do need. It's also another good way that um, this is how we knew exactly where Doug was when Doug passed. Um, and we knew where to call for, well, Tabitha knew where to call for the welfare check and all that stuff. So it's a very good tool to use. And even if you don't use it with the group, I will still tell you to download it and use it with a friend, and just make a separate group if you have to, of just you and one other person, so that person can track where you're at. If you're going to a club, you're going out by yourself, it's a very neat tool that anybody can use, and it's called Life 360. And you can make a little, group on your phone of just you, your family members, or whoever you want. But if you want to be a part of the Life 360, that is LGBTQ plus Truck Driver Network, you can, because I will send you an invite. You just got to message the page. So it's one of those things that is really easy to use. Let me see if you guys can see it. So like right now, you guys can see on my phone, this is our Life 360 group. Don't know if you can see this. Might show up. There you go. And that is, well, it's not really focusing that good. But that's our group. That's where everyone is. And it's a great way to stay in contact. These little apps like this, like I said, you can make your own, and it's an easy way to, and it don't cost anything. It's free. So you can make your own. We have like a family one, and then we have one for all the group members. And then a lot of other apps that I use trucking wise, if you don't use Instacart, I love Instacart. Yeah, we can add you. Just send a message to the group, and I will send you the code. But it's a really cool way to stay in touch with each other. And another thing that I use is, and I'm just going to talk about some of these things because I use Instacart. Instacart's a wonderful way if you're on the road to stay a little bit healthier. Instead of going to all the fast food places and all that stuff, I literally order Instacart all the time, and it's delivered to my truck anywhere that I'm at. It's just one of the apps that I use, and we're trying to stay healthy and eating fresher vegetables and fruits and all the stuff that I've been doing. So it's a little bit, it's a little bit something you could do. And if you haven't checked out already, we also, what is Instacart? Instacart is basically a way to order groceries to your truck, which I know that Uber now does that, and so does whatever Jessica uses. What do you use, Jess?
I use Instacart. It's the best service ever.
It's Instacart, and then the other one, DoorDash does it too now.
DoorDash has it now. It was DoorDash, Instacart, Shipped, which is through Target and
And then
Kroger.
Uber does it.
Uber has it through Uber Eats.
So it's making it a lot
There's a
easier.
few. Yeah.
It's making it a lot easier from the areas and different places that we go.
You
And
have to
if
get
you
the
guys do
specific
not follow
instructions
us,
on where your truck is, but yeah.
if you guys don't follow us already, there is a couple other places you can find us. We do have LGBTQ plus truckdrivernetwork.com, and then we do have LGBTQvetted.com. And then you also can follow us on Instagram and Twitter and TikTok and LinkedIn and Discord and
There's a few,
Spaces,
just a couple of places you can find us.
and on I know on iPhone Spaces, and then I think also
Did you say
on
LinkedIn?
yes, I did.
Okay.
And then you also can follow us on hold on.
Just pull up a platform. We're there.
I'm looking. Yeah, if it's on a platform, we pretty much are there. So I was trying to think of the name of the podcast thing.
Restream?
Well, we're on Restream, but we're also on another one, and I can't think of it right now, and it's gonna bother me. Anchor.
Hell's Anchor.
Okay, it's a podcast.
Lord. You're not putting what this shit is.
So basically, how it works is all of this gets uploaded, and the voice audio from this is a podcast, and it all gets stripped, and the voices go to the live podcast areas by themselves, and then the videos go to YouTube. Oh, YouTube's another one too. YouTube and LinkedIn and Twitter and Instagram and Facebook
The
and
prima donnas were freaking out when we told them all these things. They were going to be live on all of them.
But yeah, so it's a neat little way. But if you have not followed us or liked us on any of them, please go ahead and do so. And here recently, I've been working on a couple things, sewing room, some stuff in the house.
He took away my bedroom.
Yeah, he's in bed. He is in bed because, well, here it's 8:30. Well, 8:22. It's 8:22 here. We're in Central Time. And
No, I said you took away my bedroom.
Oh, you don't have a bedroom at my house. You have.
I'm going to get the she shed.
$1,000.
$1,000 a month. I'm going to pay more than anybody in your damn house.
Ricky's in bed. He is we have to leave out at like 5:00 in the morning. So I usually stay up until it's time for me to go to bed, which I usually don't go to bed until about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. So I'll go to bed once we get over there.
You forgot to mention something in our events thing.
What was it?
You forgot to mention that we're going to be on a radio show in March.
Oh, we were going to be on the Bombs.
Hell Nights with the Bombs, March 1st at 7 p.m., I think it is.
Yes. Social media director has been a little sick, you guys, and under the weather. And I've been taking all kinds of Alka-Seltzer, cold and flu, and Mucinex. So he needs to do that.
I've been doing that, and I think that's what messed with my driving today.
Excuses.
Oh, you know what? Bite me.
But no, I thought you weren't getting on
James
here.
Just messaged me. I've been talking.
You what?
James messaged me. I've been talking.
So yeah, that's pretty much all.
You know how you said that, the drag personas, can sometimes be different than your main life. So I've decided I think I'm going to be a quiet librarian.
Nobody believes that. Nobody. I don't know who you're trying to make believe that, but nobody believes it.
I used to be quiet before I came to this group.
He was never quiet. I know his father, and his father says no, and his cousin says no, and everybody else in his family, nobody. So there's that.
They lie.
He likes to think that he was innocent and quiet and a virgin, pretty much, but no.
Sweet, innocent, and virgin-like.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm sick. Jessica's sick. It's his fault that we're all sick. Sharing is caring, I guess.
That's right. You only share with the ones that you love.
Mm.
Uh,
I like this better.
Whoa, hello, my fat head just got bigger. That's scary. Don't do that to people.
I'm changing it.
I had to fix my hair.
Oh, you got little.
There we go. Look, I'm an itty bitty little guy.
I'm playing around with it. Sorry.
Do that. I get dizzy easily right now. Oh God, don't do that. Lord have mercy.
I know, Lord, look at that.
Jesus, good Lord, that's just. Ugh.
Girl, you need to do something. You're looking all shaggy. Maybe you should like go get it trimmed up. You can be trimmed
I
up.
need to. I haven't gotten my hair cut in like 2 months.
I know, right?
I mean, if I do drag, I'm not gonna need a wig.
Where's Miss Phoebes at?
Laying behind me.
I'm sorry, Phoebes.
So I was gonna get out here earlier, but I was holding her and I sneezed all over her face.
Poor Phoebes.
Her face. Come on. Come here. The world wants to see.
No, if you guys have any ideas, message the group. There's Miss Phoebes. She's one of our little mascots. If you have any ideas or any Pride events or anything that you would like to see the organization at, or any events as far as that goes, I know that I am going to start doing some diversity and inclusion speeches and speaking out at different trucking organizations and trucking jobs and trucking companies, where we are going to do some diversity and inclusion videos and seminars for them so that they can start recording that and taking the recorded videos we make, and those videos will actually start to be played at different trucking companies. We're trying to diversify companies and hold them to not just saying that, we will hire any driver that, I don't want to hear that line. I want to hear, what are you going to do? What are you going to do when any driver is harassed, but when a trans driver is harassed, what are you going to do? And so those are the things that's really, really important. You guys going to be near Jersey at all? I am in Jersey all the time. I'm in New York all the time. I'm in New York every week. I run all the way over into Amityville every week, and I'm always running Jersey, Pennsylvania, Chicago, Indiana, Ohio. So sometimes Alabama. It just depends on the week. But I'm in New York City every week, going across the George Washington Bridge in my big old truck. So
In your what?
big old truck.
I thought you said in my big gold truck. I was like, you ain't got a gold truck no more.
It wasn't gold to begin with.
Well,
That was Miss Brown.
that was Miss Brown. Do you miss Miss Brown?
Hold on. Sorry.
That's nasty.
I had to sneeze. It's your fault.
I'm trying to see who said something about Jersey.
I don't know. Maybe it was the bombs.
It popped up over here, but
Thank
no
you.
the bombs.
You said it was nasty, and somebody blessed me instead. Someone has common courtesy and decency. Not you, just somebody.
I've had common decency since 1983. Oh, if anybody cares, 6.
Look at y'all.
In 8 days, I'll be almost as old as Bobby.
Girl, he looks
And
always. What are you talking about? Look, I got a pretty little ring, guys. Look at this ring I have.
But you, Ringo, where did you get one like that?
I have some rings and jewelry because someone left it at my house.
So, don't worry,
Yeah.
that's fine. You play dress up because, you know me.
Does she really?
I always have stuff on me. Look, see,
You
I
do.
do have one. Oh God,
Girl,
I got too tight.
I'm really good. You really got to put this stuff better.
Make this look better.
Ow!
Those magnets are killer. I'm telling you.
Why does she use these? These are like horrible.
See, look.
It's pretty. Pretty little number.
Those are gorgeous. I've worn those actually.
Have you?
I did.
They're pretty. They're a little small for
They're a
me.
little. They're just for going to get groceries, as James Chandler says.
It's a little grocery something.
Like grocery time. You need something like this, girl. Look, see? A little more
Those are
big.
pretty, but those are still small.
Mother.
We're just having fun tonight, being silly, you guys. So
These are the good
getters.
James always says when he sees the rings that I wear,
So this one's good at
he's
this?
like, "Oh, you going to the grocery store?"
Is that right?
No, honey, that is so not right. But you got mint mocha mixed with freaking caramel. What the
Well,
hell?
girl, you buy these cheap ass shit from her. Anyway. And they don't.
You're gonna lose a friend on Facebook. You keep that up now.
Well, I don't buy from her. So I didn't say who her is.
Like you don't know.
But I don't buy cheap stuff. I actually messaged my jeweler earlier today.
Did you give him your credit card just to put on hold?
I told him he needs to make me something. He said, okay.
I wish everybody could see that dress that you wore at Halloween. I love that look.
Oh, I do love that dress. I'm playing in jewelry, people. Sorry.
He's in his own world at this point. Sorry, let me rephrase
jewelry
that.
in
He's in my
house,
world. He's in my shit because I accidentally left.
Yeah, but that's all nasty. You need to. My stuff is in. Hold up. Let's show you the difference.
Oh, I feel a coughing spell coming on. I should probably go. Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing? Welcome to my show. Bobby had to leave right now. Oh, God. And James, if you're watching this, girl. Apparently the person that said that dirty.
He keeps his stuff. Let me go ahead and just pull this back out.
Don't be telling people my effing secrets, Lord.
This is his resource for keeping drag jewelry.
Oh my God. You're about to give me some hate mail. You're about to give me some hate mail.
I literally briefcase my stuff.
Listen, that Publix bag is high quality now.
And this is the difference. Your quality of stones, my little dainty ring.
Yeah. I hate you sometimes, right?
Your little ring, my ring.
I hate you sometimes.
Huh?
I hate you sometimes.
I'm a little much at times. It's okay. I do have small stuff too. India, do you like this? Would you like to borrow this, India?
Oh, good God.
So basically, this was my turning 40. And I wanted a stop sign ring. I told Decoy Design, she's no longer alive, but I said, can you please make me a ring that whenever I am performing looks like a stop sign, basically. That was the whole thing behind this. So this is my stop sign ring that she made me. And I will forever cherish because she has since passed away. But this is the difference, Jessica.
Oh, God.
Your stones stay shiny and pretty when you store them properly.
You know what the sad part is? I just got that pink set not too long ago. Not even 2 months ago. It's sad. But I've done good. I haven't bought any. I haven't had the money to buy them for one.
You
But
haven't. But look at your sets compared to mine.
yeah,
Your pink, my pink.
mine's better. Look how beautiful that is. So gorgeous,
No,
my
bro.
pink. Yes.
So this is a vintage set that I have. This is from Dragon Lady. I know you have no clue who Dragon Lady is, but
I do actually. I've heard. I don't know who they are personally, but I've heard of them.
Yeah. And then this is the ring for Dragon Lady. And then if you've ever been to my house, you've already seen the bracelet is on the Maryland downstairs.
Uh-huh.
And I may have a slight.
Pull out one of your necklaces and then, I'll come in my pants probably.
I may have a slight obsession with rhinestones because I have bags and bags of them.
Look, it's my happy place.
In every color.
And you're not making jewelry, why?
And then I have trays and trays of Rivolas.
Oh, what?
Rivolas. These are all pink Rivolas. I don't know if you can see them. It's just a little obsession. It's okay.
Just a little bit.
But no, these are beautiful things.
I'd say you're dead.
These are pretty, but you need to store them properly.
I do. I need to get a magnet board for them all.
I know, in my drag room. Sewing room.
In your drag room?
So I can wear them.
The room that I slept in has been replaced with the drag room.
Well, it's a sewing room.
So either way, there's a queen in it.
Huh?
Either way, there will be a queen in there.
Well, there's you.
I know.
And the good thing about that room is we do have the inflatable mattress that Jeannie Ann has. So like anytime we want, there's still that. So
I mean, you could be like me when I came this last time. Mom's clothes were there, and I literally at night before I went to sleep, I would be going through Mom's clothes, thinking, "Oh, this is cute. That's cute. I can do that."
Well,
I even told her, I said, "No, I can wear some of this stuff."
I just wanted to chit chat with everybody this week. I know you guys were kind of wondering where we're going with things and where we're going to be at, and a lot of people is wanting to see the truck and see the truck wrap and all that stuff. So all of that is still in the works, and I haven't got fired yet, so there's that.
Doing good.
But, and even if I do get fired, there's already people that has offered. We have about 5 different people that has offered to buy us a truck, build us a truck, and wrap the truck so that we go to their company. So we have options, but
one of them's right here in Bowling Green.
But for right now, we are still at the same company, and I do very much still support my company. if we part ways for any reason, then it'll be more because of what's going on. I have not made the decision of what I'm going to really do yet because I don't like that mom's home alone a lot. Well, she's not alone, but there's
Well,
other people here. But the thing is, I would love to be home with her more, is what I should
I mean,
say.
are they really there if their phones are on silent all the time?
I know, but so I need to check on. I don't know. Why do you have fart spray in your bag?
God, I was hoping you wouldn't find that.
Really?
Shit, I forgot that was there. I bought
Why do
that.
you?
Listen, all right, listen. I bought that so I could fuck with Ashley.
You know that my husband is going to take this now and fuck with Ashley.
That's fine. At least somebody's fucking with Ashley.
But you know, Ashley's going to see this on the group. What is this? Do I want to know what this is?
Oh, that's a monkey ball.
Do I want to know what you do with it?
It's actually considered as a weapon in some places, but
Uh-huh.
I usually and I've been looking through that on my bags today looking for that. It's I
Girl,
hook
how
it
are you
to my
supposed to
feet.
represent the organization if your cards are in this bag?
That's only a few of them, sweetheart. I have a whole damn box.
And you got trash bags in here. You got a charger for something.
Would you stop going through my shit? God, I feel like
Well, this
I'm
is
on.
what happens whenever. I like he's got stickers, and if you guys see me on the road, I can get you stickers. We have stickers for the organization.
I'll
What
be
is
back in
this?
2 weeks. Leave me alone. I'm coming back for the drag dinner.
Jazz. It says jazz.
That was made for me by Zoe.
Aww. How cute.
You know, our stepson.
What did you do to this poor necklace?
Which one? How is it? I can't.
It's on the back of this
Telling you,
earring.
it's those thing magnets. Everything holds to them.
What is the point of this necklace, Jessica?
Probably nothing.
Lord. You see what I put up with now? All y'all? Do you see this? I do think these are pretty. I just wish you had a whole full set.
Oh,
Like
what?
you need to have like this here and then like here and here, like 10 of them
Right?
around the neck.
You should make that for me.
All this stuff is too little for me. I mean,
Well,
this
you
is
know
kind of
me.
big. I mean,
I
this is
gotta
kind
have
of big.
things. Yeah, right. That's a big one.
That's what she said.
I gotta have things that you can find with strings. So
Why is the solder? Why does she solder the front?
I have wondered that on a couple of things. Now, not everything she does has that.
Why would you solder?
Look, this one is pretty good.
I've never seen someone solder the facets because then you can never replace the stones or fix it. You're going to break it. Why would you do that?
The soldering on the back is really good. I'll give them that.
It needs to be plated though. But her stuff's not even level. I don't know. I'm going to stop talking about this because she's on our page. Love you.
Love you, girl. Well, it looks like
I'm spoiled. Okay. I'll just tell you, like my sets are all like different than his sets.
Hey, be careful with that bag. It means a lot to me.
It means so much to you? Yeah, because you left it at my house. It means that much to you.
Listen, Ricky wanted me out of the house, so I did. I always do what Ricky says. Except pay $1,000. Where did you go? Well, did you fall off the chair? Do we need to call 911? Oh. Well, I wasn't sure where you went. I wasn't sure if you kind of fell out of the chair and onto the floor or something.
I was just getting a little something.
I had to check with the old queen, make sure she didn't fall down and go boom.
These are small still for me, but these are pretty.
And I get to borrow those when?
Never.
Uh-huh.
Notice I don't leave them at your house. Oh, wait, or your
I
truck.
don't have a house.
I don't have a house.
I'm a broke bitch who lives in a semi truck.
Well,
At least it's a new semi truck.
There you go. So anyway, if you guys find anywhere that you would like for us to be at, please send and forward any of that information. I know that it's still early in the year, but planning takes time for us to get places, and it does take a lot of time to take the truck off the road and production, and for us all to meet in different places. So it is an act of God, pretty much, to get us in all the different areas at the same time. So that's why at some of the places, like when last year we went to New Braunfels, there was only 4 of us there. And then, when we were at Matt's, we were all there together. It's a lot harder to get all of us. So, Tabitha may show up at one place.
Realize that Matt's is like right around the corner. I thought about that today. I'm like, oh my God, it's February.
Yep. I do not, but we will be there no matter what. Even if we do not have a booth, the resources are not there yet for us to have a booth fully, but our booth is still reserved. So we do not know the process of that. And it's literally because my dad just passing away. We just don't have
And
the
if anybody knows of any corporate sponsors who are willing to sponsor us or anything else like that, that would be wonderful. And put us in contact. We can give you any information that you may need, emails, the 501c3 stuff, anything like that. We can, produce and, like we're always looking for sponsorship for any of these events that, helps ease the burden of financials for the rest of us.
Right. So we appreciate anything. And that's pretty much going to be the end of the night, you guys. But just wanted to touch base with you and talk a little bit. And that's pretty much it for us tonight. So I'll be back on the road tomorrow. And everybody stay safe out there and get out of the truck and live a little bit. I know that we're all chasing money and we're chasing miles, but I will tell you, you need to get out of the truck and live. Need to live a little bit. Thank you all. Have a good night.
Bye, y'all.